True Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the LDBC. Joseph Brown, what's good, brother? I see you. I'm gonna wait a little while for some of the cats to come in. Focus Ball, what's good, family? I'm be flying solo today. New Fat Boy Fitness had some family things to attend to. Mark Wunderlich, what's good, man? Utah in the house. What's good, man? I'm gonna be flying solo. I wasn't even gonna do a live stream today, but I felt because I'm actually getting things prepped. Ace Man, what's good, fam? I'm getting things prepped because I got a lot of things in store for the show LDBC Strong. I got a lot of good health information, and I'm gonna have a lot of people on the show that'll be experts in their field, you know, because I'm always learning, and I'm always I'm like a sponge, man. I soak things up. I soak everything up, man. Shadow 9 was good, family. I see you. But like I said, I wasn't gonna do a live stream today. That's why I'm on kind of late, and I'm not gonna be on long. I don't want to step on anybody's time. But I felt, if you see the title, it says "Recognize What's Real." Recognize what's real. Look, something happened Saturday while I was at work, and I heard bits and pieces of what's going on. Fanon, what's good, my brother? 88 Sports Talk, what's good, man? Yo, I guess today we're going to talk about mental health, because some motherfuckers is crazy. Some motherfuckers are really crazy. And I've been thinking about it since Saturday. Yo, listen, you got to recognize who's on your side and who's not. And you got to understand when people are so mentally messed up, how you listen, man, if you could avoid cancer, you would avoid it. Every brother is not your brother. You understand? Every brother is not your brother. I don't know what's going on 100%. Well, I know what's going on. But what I am going to say is I don't understand a lot of brothers' moves. If you have a problem with Deontay Wilder, you don't like his fighting style, or you just think another fighter's better than him, that's cool. That's your opinion. But when you start drifting off into, questioning him as a man, that pretty much tells me everything I need to know about you as a person. I don't know who this IOB TV dude is. I don't know who he is, because, listen, man, let me give you a brief history of me. I've been around when the LDBC started. I was in the background, all right? I was on YouTube for many, many years. You know, I was following 78 before 78 was 78 Sports TV. He was 78 Fight News. And I was like new to the social media thing about 7, 8 years ago. I was new to it. I didn't know what was going on. And I discovered boxing on YouTube, and I started following it. You know, certain channels, you got to weed stuff out. Certain channels were good. You know, other channels man, with Fugazi. And for those that don't know, for those that were here at the very beginning, it was the YTBC. But the problem that I had, you know, I would just jump on the computer and someone in my household, you know, they had, you know, an account, and I would just jump on the desktop and be looking at boxing through their account. And I found, you know, 78 and a list of other guys. Y'all remember Carsino and a bunch of other guys. And what I found out was it was very easy to get attacked on this platform, and people didn't even know who the fuck you were. I recall the first comment I ever left on a boxing, I don't recall the page, but I was involved in I was trying to get involved in a conversation. And I remember I was talking about Shane Mosley. And I was saying that, you know, I think if he put his foot on the gas, you know, he could probably have beaten Miguel Cotto when they fought. That's all I said. I never said I thought he won. I never said I thought he got jerked. I never said that. I just said, you know, I just thought if he put his foot on the gas a little earlier, he might have been able to edge Cotto, but, you know, who knows? 2 comments down, because this is before they were doing live streams. 2 comments down, someone's calling me a nigga. I said, oh, shit. Now, mind you, I'm new to social media at that point. I said, yo, what the fuck? They don't even know, you know, what my ethnicity is. So I found myself going back and forth with what I now know as a troll. And I said, oh, shit. This guy has no picture up. I'm going to assume he's Puerto Rican because he's ride or die for Miguel Cotto. So how did I handle that? I just got off that page. Went to another page. Then the Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. Y'all all remember that. You go to any post and you say, yo, look, I just think Floyd edges Manny on the cards. He's not going to stop Manny. He's going to edge him on the cards. Boom, boom, boom. Nigga, 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 nigga. I never knew P-Noise could be that racist. I never knew. Because I never met one, to be honest with you. Never met one. Nigga, 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 nigga. Really? Okay. So fast forward a few years. 78, you know, I fucks with Dante's Boxing Nation heavy. I fucks with Ego heavy. And, you know, look, man, I remember 78. I'm not going to say the guy's name, but the guys over in the UK. And I remember when they did, it was one of those early live streams and they had a debate. Salute to the chat. If I don't say your name, just salute to y'all. I'm just trying to get my thoughts together because something happened Saturday and it really pissed me off. So, you know, I got annoyed, you know, because I'm listening to this live stream, and 78 was politely having a discussion with this dude from the UK, and yeah, Fanoy, him. I was listening that day, and I didn't have a channel when I heard it. I didn't have a channel. I was just listening. That's him, Boxing Beats and Rhymes. And back then, Wilder was just getting a lot of recognition and AJ was just getting this UK push. So what we were saying, because people that don't know, we was supporting AJ. We was supporting AJ heavy. And we thought that the time was right there for them to meet. Right there. And Beats was just resistant. I remember the conversation. He was just resistant. Now, that's fine because that's his guy. That's fine. But where he fucked up was after that conversation, because I was sub to him too. After that conversation, I think later on that day or the next day, he did a video and he sneaked this 78. And I said, oh man, that's in poor taste. So then 78 got on a live stream. He said, you know, look, basically he said he's just not going to fuck with the guy no more. You know what I mean? He need to do that. So I unsubbed because I ain't like, it wasn't a tribalism thing. It was like, I didn't like, I knew what the situation was and I didn't like how Beats handled it. So I said, I unsubbed. I ain't going to fuck with him like that. So inadvertently, I just following 78 ever since. I've been following him. I've been following the Eagle. I've been following Dante that far back. Right now, mind you, it was still YTBC, if I'm not mistaken. What happened was basically the origins of the LDBC, from what I've seen, is basically it's Black Wall Street. We packed our shit and we left. We packed our shit and left. Everyone knows what Black Wall Street was. Black community. We had our own banks, our own stores. We were thriving on our own. And as fate would have it, we got destroyed. Wiped off the face of the earth. That town. Lynchings, murders. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I'll be damned if the LDBC falls to that same fate. Because it wasn't until 78 created the LDBC where I felt safe. Because I don't like going to a page where I'm trying to genuinely have a conversation about boxing and someone gets racial with me. And this is before I even put my pick down there. So you didn't know who you was even talking to. You dig what I'm saying? You didn't even know. But you calling me out my name, why? Because I'm supporting a black fighter? You're going to assume? But I can get on that same page and support Vasily Lomachenko. You won't say a fucking word. You understand what I'm saying? So what happened is when 78 said this is the LDBC, and through 78 I found Black. You know, I remember when Fanon first started, before he was showing his video of his actual face. I said, you know what, this brother's sharp. Subscribe. And he wasn't even claiming LDBC at first. This is how long I've been following Fanon. Then here comes KQKC and a slew of all you brothers, IML Well, Louis, Top Cats, Mac. Do you understand? I talk to a lot, Cali. I talk to a lot of these brothers behind the scenes. I never knew anybody in Texas. I didn't know that many people on the West Coast. Do you see where I'm going with this? Do you see where I'm going with this? Black Fight Fan reached out to me, and I forget the specifics, but I took it upon myself. It was my idea. There's a lot of boxing talk within the LDBC. And I said, you know what? This is just me, my personal opinion. I know a lot about boxing, but I'm at a point, I'm 44 years old. I'm at a point in my life where sometimes I just want to shut the fuck up and listen because I might learn something. And I don't care how old you are. I could shut up and learn something from you. You understand? So that's why I turn to all of your channels. I want to hear what y'all have to say because maybe there's something I forgot about. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to shut up and listen. You have to shut up and listen. You can't jump to any conclusions. You got to listen. The problem is a lot of people think they know every fucking thing. And they're scared to admit when they don't know something. That's a problem. And that's a problem a lot of y'all niggas have. When I say y'all niggas, I'm not talking about y'all niggas, but y'all know who I'm talking about. And when you don't know something, there's something scared. There's something that frightens you. So what do? When you don't know something? You lash out. That's what this nigga did. He lashed out. That's what he did. 78 started something good. And I'm not even sure if he knew it was going to get this big. But I identified with him when I first heard him, because he sounds like a lot of my relatives that live below the Mason-Dixon line. You know what I'm saying? Him, Black. You dig what I'm saying? I identify with a lot of you guys, man. I identify with a lot of you guys. So when they say that this isn't a cult, this is family. And I tell people habitually, I take this very serious. I'm not doing this shit for money. You know what I could be doing right now? Right now, you know what's happening right now? I wasn't going to go live, but I came home and I said, yo, look, you know what? I need to be consistent. I'm going to go live. My wife got up, took my daughter there in the room doing something with paper, paper mache or whatever. They're destroying my room. But they're giving me this time so I can do this. I didn't need to do this. And in a sense, I'm still discussing health. Black gave me the blessings, because, I'm not just going to jump ahead and do something. There's a chain of command. I have a background in law enforcement. There's a chain of command. Before I do something, I'm going to ask. Black gave me the okay. He said, discuss the health thing. And I said, you know what? That makes sense. So me and New Fat Boy Fitness, we're behind the scenes. Me and my man Aaron, that I've had on the show a few times, we're doing things, man, and we got big things planned. But I think that this in particular is very important because it needs to be said, man. Just to show you what kind of brother Black is. I never met him face to face a day in my life, but he hit me on the text. Curtis Anderson, what's up, brother? He hit me on the text and he asked me, did I want to go to the Devin Haney fight? And it was weird because that day I said, yo, I'm gonna buy some tickets. I'm gonna go. And I was really gonna go home and order some tickets. And I looked at my text and I said, oh, it's Black. Long story short, he asked me if I wanted to go. I said, yeah. I jump in the car, I go to Manhattan. I met Devin Haney's family, spoke to his father on the phone. I have his number. You dig what I'm saying? I went from just trying to go to the fight to support the brother to meeting his family. Black don't know me from a hole in the wall, but he trusts me with that. He don't really know me, but he trusts me with that. I could have been a complete fool. You understand? 27 years ago, I'm not the type of person you want to send to a boxing match, man. I was a different person. All of that disrespect and nope, not me. All your teeth out your mouth. But Black, trust me. And for him to put that trust in me, that hit me here. For those that listen to Fred, when I call his show, I mean what I say. Fred said something that really, he said he feels that one day somebody's going to come for him. And I said, Fred, let me explain something to you. In the event that you're standing next to me and they come from you, it's going to be a bad day for them. It's going to be a bad day for them because we're family, man. And the truth of the matter is family don't get along 100% of the time, but you keep that shit in house because people outside don't need to know what's going on inside the house. You dig what I'm saying? You keep that shit in house. Keep it in house. You know, everyone went through growing pains. You know, they had siblings and things of that nature. And there was a point in time, you know, I'm the middle kid. I have an older brother and a younger sister. And when my sister was going through it and I was going through it, my brother was going through it, we couldn't stand each other. When someone was coming home, I was trying to get out the house. I didn't want to come back home until everybody was sleeping. Because everybody had an attitude, me included. And my parents was trying to play referee. And it was fucking bad. But you know something? As bad as we fought, let my sister go outside and have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Let me go outside and have a problem. My brother standing there. With family. And it hurts me when I go in on someone's live and I see two brothers or well, I haven't seen sisters fall out, but you know, when I see two brothers that I fuck with them and they're chopping at each other. It's like, oh shit, what happened? You look, I'm a working man. I'm not on this shit all day. I come back and niggas is fighting. What? Listen, can I make a suggestion? If anyone has a problem with anybody, hit them up in the chat. Yo, here's my email. Hit me up. I gotta holler at you. That's it. Now, here's why I say that. You think we don't have haters? I don't care how big or small your channel is. You think you don't have people? I know there's a fucking hater watching this shit right now. He might not hit the dislike button or whatever, but they're looking to see what we say. They're reading to see what goes on. They're looking to see what they can play off of. Now, this is how this shit works. They'll see who's beefing. They'll see who the troll is. They'll friend the troll. They'll pop up on your page, friend you long enough, somehow try and get a wrench. And if your channel blows up, next thing you know, they start banging motherfuckers. And the motherfuckers that super chat you the most, they banging them. And you don't know what the fuck's going on. That has happened. I've seen that happen. I don't remember the names exactly, but it was brought to my attention when I didn't even know what the fuck a super chat was. You dig what I'm saying? We need to keep our shit tight, man. If you got a problem with someone else in the family, reach out to them. Because it might be a big misunderstanding. It's happened to me already. They reached out to me. We spoke like men, and it was a misunderstanding. And we speak like habitually now. I can call the nigga up on the phone right now. We could chop it up. And this is very important, man, because you got people in the LDBC of all walks of life. We got law enforcement. We got lawyers. We got business owners. Where would you find a group where you can have someone that's a lawyer chopping it up with someone who's a goddamn felon? How did they meet? How did they become such good friends? Through boxing, through a united front, through love. Because we see what old media is doing. We see what they're trying to do. The title says WRECKognize. Wreck. I spelled it like that on purpose. Because if you don't recognize who's in your house, they're going to wreck it. Now, how does this pertain to what I heard on Saturday? I don't know this dude. I heard the debate. I went back and listened to it. And Blood was being very respectful. And I was ready to let it go until the very end when he started calling people out. You call out BFTB. You call out Fanon, which is the wrong dude to call out. BFTB is the wrong dude to call out. Then you call out the general. Now, I can't speak for y'all. I never met 78 in person. I never met Fanon in person. I never met Black in person. I met BFTB in person. You know, we met up at the Brazil decapitation in Brooklyn. And for those that don't know, I'm 6'2". Y'all go ahead and think that he's some sort of midget. Go to my Instagram and scroll down. You see me standing there with me, him, and Act Reacher. I'm 6'2". He got to be about 6 feet, 6'1". And you can tell how strong a brother is when you feel it in the pound. He's not weak. But anyway, listen, man. Listen. I might have walked past BET under normal, BFTB under normal circumstances. Oh, Focus Boy. Yes, you was there. I'm sorry, my brother. You was there. Yes, you was there. All right. And don't sleep on him either. He got hands. You dig? You know, listen, under normal circumstances, there's probably a lot of people like in here I wouldn't even talk to. But why are we here? Because we see a bigger picture. You know what I mean? There's a bigger picture. We know what the fight is. We know what the war is. This is war, man. And what we don't need is to be infiltrated. Now, this guy, you know, as much props as he gave the LDBC, it was like a backhanded compliment. How you gonna shout us out and then try and shit on a lot of our creators, people that create content? What the fuck was that? What was that? Debate 78 for what? Now, I never met, again, this is my point. I've never met a lot of these brothers up close. But I don't know about y'all, but I got offended when he did that. This LDBC thing, 78 idea. He orchestrated this, and this is fucking brilliant. This is brilliant. I got offended. I mean, yo, listen. I got mad. You know, I'm not even gonna put the energy out there. But just know that I got annoyed. I got annoyed and I got offended. And he's repping some other set. What is that other set's goal? Because if that set's goal is the same as our goal, why are they on the other side of the street? Because I listened to the debate between him and Blood, and he wasn't saying nothing, which means he don't know nothing. So if you don't know nothing, how the fuck what are you doing? If you don't know nothing, shut up and listen. Shut up and listen. But you're scared. You're scared to admit when you don't know something. That's a problem. And I'll take it a step further. He's jealous. He's jealous. He's jealous. That's a slave mentality, man. You got to recognize it. Now, I'm not telling everybody or anybody how to run their channel. But listen, I ain't got that many subs or whatever. I'm not even really in this for the subs. I'm in this to support and support the LDBC, support good health, great health. I want y'all guys to live. I want you guys to move. And while I'm at it, this is a boxing community. I want to support the truth because it's imperative that we have an outlet. And this fool, listen, he can't pop up in my stream because I'm going to block him. He can't come up in my stream and tell me, yo, it's all peace. I didn't mean it. No, nigga. You only got to show me who you are one time. You can't go to the dark side and then redeem yourself. This ain't fucking Star Wars, my man. I don't play any of that shit. I heard you the first time. When people tell you who they are, believe them. Believe them. I know who this guy is. This is the guy that got Malcolm X shot. This is the guy that got Dr. King killed. This is the guy that shot Nipsey Hussle. I can go on and on and on and on. I don't want that nigga near me. All right. He can't get near me. All right. When Fred said, you know, he feels somebody's going to come for him. And 78 said, when they come for you, what do? They send your own. What's sad is they could find niggas to do it. That's sad. And this nigga here, that's the nigga. I don't play that backhand commenting shit. I don't play that. I heard what he said, and then I watched what he did. How can I believe what you say when I watch what you do? Y'all know who said that? Put in the comments if you know who said that. You know what I'm saying? Can't. You know, you got to watch these dudes, man. You got to watch these dudes, man. You see what I'm saying? You can't let this guy's toxic, and he's insecure. That's the word I'm looking for. He's insecure. When he turns on, he knows what 78 has done. He knows what 78 has accomplished. He knows. And that infuriates him. He wants to be 78. How the fuck you go into a debate with rules that you can't bring up history? Did that make any motherfucking sense at all? That didn't make any sense. How the fuck do you go into a debate and say, oh, we gonna talk boxing, we can't talk boxing history? Nigga, you ain't ready to talk then. You ain't ready to talk. I mean, really, nigga? Come on, dogs. Come on, dogs. That guy, see, guys like that scare me. You know why? Because, I mean, not like scare me like, but they scare me because where I won't let them in, somebody will fuck up and let him in. This is a nigga that'll hang around us and be at a goddamn fight and befriend us and try and break bread with us. And then you see him talking to fat ass Dan Raphael across the street at the hotel, or Steve Kim. Yo, this is what these LDBC dudes was doing. This is what these LDBC dudes is doing. But you know what, though? I don't do that. So here's what you do. Yo, make sure I get a press pass. And I'll ask any question. And when I do my live stream, I'll shit on him. I'll do it for you, Mr. Kim. I'll do it for you, Mr. Raphael. Does ESPN got any more money laying around? Can you get me an interview with Eddie Hearn? I'm black. I can help out that market. Plus, I don't fuck with the LDBC. Yeah, I don't like that nigga Fred. He will sell himself like that. What is he about? I don't know this nigga. And if he's on the same team and we're fighting for the same cause, why is he repping something else and not repping what's already here? Think about that. If we're on the same side doing the same thing, why is he not here? Why is he across the street? You understand? That shit don't make sense. I don't trust this dude. I don't trust this dude. It's not about debating him. I don't want to fucking debate him. Debate him for what? He ain't got nothing to say. He tried to say it already. Y'all heard it. Did he do good? No. Fuck you talking about, man? I got pissed listening to it. He had nothing constructive to say. He had nothing crazy to add. I listened. I listened to it twice. In order for me to make a proper assessment of what's going on, I need to listen to it. I listened and I said, this guy's not saying shit. And how do you answer a question with a question? It made no sense. I said, this guy's a fucking poser. The true definition of a hater. You know what? You want to know the true definition of a hater and a poser and a wannabe? Go listen to that shit with him and Blood. Yo, my man, if you come across this, I don't even want to say your name. The last thing you want to do is debate 78. The last thing you want to do is debate for 9. The last thing you want to do is go to the graveyard. That's the last thing you want to do. Don't even worry about debating me. I ain't even going to waste my fucking time. I'll just keep it health topics. And to be very, very fucking honest, I'm getting sick of these fucking trolls. They're about to get invites. I go to your city and you find a gym and how you want it and I got it. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to get off that. But listen, man. Keep these niggas out your house. Recognize what's real. Keep these niggas away from you. We just had a situation with this other dude. Y'all know who I'm talking about. That PK dude. I read a lot. I might not comment, but I read a lot. Just remember what I'm saying, fellas and ladies. Keep the beef in house. Don't put it on a grand scale for everyone to see. Reach out to the motherfucker you got a problem with, because probably it's something that you misread. And if it's not, it's okay. When you get off the phone with one another, you can just say, yo, look, I'm just not fucking with you. That's okay. That's okay. Not all family gets along. Everybody has family that they don't fuck with. That's my cousin, that's my brother, that's whoever, but I just don't fuck with them. Fine. But does the outside people need to know that? No. That's how you get infiltrated. You start getting subs from people that are stroking your fucking ego because you don't like this motherfucker. But their big picture is to get involved in the LDBC's nonsense and start stealing our shit and talking shit about us, getting close to us just to infiltrate us and fuck us up. Like the Black Panthers. What we have here is built from the ground up and it's genuine. It's genuine. We need to stop this shit, man. We're at war. And I could deal with Steve Kim. I could deal with Dougie Fisher. I could deal with the bullshit from Eddie Hearn. We know that they listen to our shit. What's scary is a guy like this guy that was debating Saturday. He will find a way to wiggle in if we let him. Keep him out. Keep him out. Keep the people that follow him because he's a fool. And he has a bunch of followers from what I understand. I don't care if it's 2 followers. Keep him out. Keep them out. Somebody pops up on your shit, start asking for a wrench, do your homework. Know who they are. You dig what I'm saying? We got to be smart. This thing is just, it's gotten huge. Like I said, I'm not sure if 78 knew how big this was going to get. But here we are, and it's growing. It's growing. Once you understand the power of social media, go look at the subs that BFTB has. Go look at the subs of Fanon and KQKC and 78. Look at the subs. Thousands. That's not only in America, my man. Look at Fred. Look how many subs Fred got. Go to Barbershop Conversations. Look how many subs he got. Thousands. People are listening, man. People are listening. When you could do a live stream in the middle of the day when motherfuckers are supposed to be at work and you got over 300 people watching you, that's powerful. That's powerful. 300 people watching you? You can't put up a flyer on your block and get 300 people to come watch you talk. But online, you got 300 people watching you talk about boxing? Are those 300 people listening to Dan Raphael, Steve Kim? Are they reading their shit? No. Do you understand when I say what we do here is important? We are bigger than them. The difference is these motherfuckers are on TV. They got a loud megaphone, and when you check them, they talk about, oh, my resume, and I work for ESPN. Motherfuck ESPN. How about that? Motherfuck ESPN. Huh? Eat a dick, ESPN. Who cares? You work for them. Who cares? Eddie Hearn just took 2 YouTube guys and made a main event and had a real boxer co-main event. YouTube guys. So when motherfuckers say, oh, you YouTube guys, you goddamn right. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. YouTube guys, that's right. A big YouTube channel is Joe Rogan. I don't see him complaining. He goes live. Oh my God. Ness from the Boxing Voice. I know we're a little pissed at him, but whatever. He has a huge outlet. So when they say YouTube guys, yeah. Say it with your chest, nigga. Fuck it. We YouTube guys. People can come see us for free. They ain't got to fucking buy a subscription. They ain't got to buy a magazine. They ain't got to go to ESPN and click several places to find your itty bitty article, you fat fucking chitlin. Fucking, I can't stand that dude. Wake up and smell the failure. What does Black say? We the mob, ho. We control the narrative. 110% we do. So this dude, Kurt said it yesterday. He's suffering from mental illness. He's suffering from mental illness. It's a slave mentality. He's suffering. He's fucked up. He's jealous. That's the word we used to. I'm old school, man. Like I said, I'm 44 years old, man. This thing, hater, I understand it, but we used to say jealous. And jealousy is a female trait, man. All right? You know, they ragging on this dude's mouth game or whatever. He needs a dental plan or whatever the fuck. I never seen him. I don't care to see him. But he said he did sound like he had marbles in his mouth. Annabelle Rose, block her, please. The fuck is that? Wrench Gang, thank you. The fuck is that? Jesus. Fuck that 300-second shit. I want her all the way gone. Fuck out of here. Report. Yeah. Fuck you, ho. You done. If I put it up there, you'll explode. See this? You see that there? I put it up there and yank out everything. Your heart, your lungs, your tongue, your eyeballs and shit will come out like on some fucking Mortal Kombat shit. Goodbye, ho. But I hope y'all understand what I'm saying, man. And this guy, you can't let this motherfucker in the house at all. You can't let this motherfucker in the house at all. All right, don't let him, you know, when 78 had that, when he had to make that announcement about that other cat, he made a very key statement. He said, "Keep these niggas from around me." This guy, yeah, he had his 2 seconds of fame. He had his 2 seconds of fame. Okay, all he wants to do is call out what I call the big dogs. And this ain't no disrespect to anybody, but the big dogs in the LDBC are the guys with the biggest channels. So of course he want to call out the general. Of course he want to call out Fanon. He ain't gonna go in there and win, but he's gonna have his voice heard. He's trying to build up his brand, and like I said, the guy has followers. You know, anybody used to watch Transformers? The old one? Anybody in here my age? Y'all used to watch the original Transformers? The original Transformers. Anybody? From the 80s. Omega Red, you used to watch. E. Woodson used to watch. Yeah, okay. The Decepticons. What was their problem? What was that one character that was the problem? They could have won half those fucking battles, but what was that one problem that they had? The one character. Put his name in the chat. Decepticons. The one problem they had. Thank you. Starscream. Starscream was the motherfucking problem. If they got rid of Starscream, they would have been better off. Why Megatron kept them such a long time? I don't know. He was funny as hell. They waited till the movie to blast him. Galvatron, they played that shit. He came in, he said, "You know what? The first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get my squad back. The second thing we're gonna do is get rid of this nigga." Blew him away. And what happened after they blew him away? They won, right? For the movie, they won, right? But then, you know, Galvatron started feeling himself. He tried to take out Unicron. You know the story. You know the story. But I love stories like that because it's true to life. Those characters are spun off of real situations. Like a lot of y'all didn't know that Professor X and Magneto, Stan Lee, patterned those characters after Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. Two men, very important to the community, that had different ideologies on how to serve the community. All right? Just different ideologies. So, what is this nigga doing? What is he doing? What is his purpose? If his purpose is the same as ours, why is he on another side of the street throwing rocks at us? Does that make any fucking sense? Gotta watch that nigga. Gotta watch who he put in the house. Gotta watch him. I need to know where he's at 100% of the time so I can fucking avoid him. That's it. Keep that nigga away from us. That's fucking ridiculous. Debate what? You want Eddie Hearn's dick so hard you need a saddle? What is the problem? And I want to touch on this real quick. Those motherfuckers, listen, the new move that these messed up motherfuckers are doing now, that they like to do, to pit us against us, is they start resurrecting past heroes of ours to destroy us. That's what this George Foreman shit is about. Now, I've been real respectful to George Foreman, you know, because I never had a reason to go in on him, but I knew what he was. He's a bootlicker. He's a bootlicker, man. Whatever the wind's blowing, that's the way he goes. That's what he does. What he said in reference to Deontay Wilder is fucking disgusting, but it doesn't surprise me. The latest thing past that is the Mike Tyson comparisons. I'm having Facebook debates with people that don't know shit about boxing, talking about, oh, Mike Tyson would have beat Wilder. No, he wouldn't. But you want to hold on to your opinion? Fine. But please don't try and make sense of it, because you sound stupid. You sound stupid, but whatever, man. Whatever. But I had to tell these brothers, listen, keep your opinions to yourself as far as Deontay Wilder is concerned if they're negative, because you're doing yourself and you're doing the community a disservice. Deontay Wilder means more to us than just him being a fighter. Of course, we're going to protect him in his career. Listen, we protected Mike Tyson. Did we not? We knew he was crazy. I knew he was crazy. I've been around him in public. But we protected him. We protected him no matter how fucked up, alhamdulillah, eat your kids, and, I want to fornicate with you, and I'll fuck you till you love me. Through all of that shit, we protected Mike, didn't we not? Now you got old media running to people who wins between Mike Tyson and Deontay Wilder, and people are actually taking that argument and fussing with it over Facebook. Fussing. They're actually fussing with you. It's like, yo, what are you? Wait a minute. Stop for a minute. Stop doing that shit. It wasn't too long ago, Mike Tyson was America's favorite train wreck. He was a rapist that should have never got out of prison. This is the shit that I used to read about him. Now they're running to him for an opinion about Deontay Wilder. You didn't want to run to, reporters didn't even want to talk to this guy. You didn't know what you was going to get with Mike. You dig what I'm saying? You want to run to Floyd Mayweather for an opinion about the champion now? You hated this guy. You still hate this guy. I remember talking to cats about his skill set in the ring, and the conversation always spun off to fucking women beating and arrogance. Fancy word for calling us niggas, but arrogant and throwing money in the camera, and he shouldn't behave that way. And we protected him. Never mind how he treated us. You see, he's retired, so I don't mind talking shit about him now. But when he was still fighting, I protected him. We knew he was an asshole, but I'm not going to let someone call him a nigga because he's beating their favorite fighter. Now we can fall back, especially since he's shown his colors, he's always shown his colors, but especially since he's taken a position against our champ. It's easy for him. Now you want to go to George Foreman? Now you want to go to fucking Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson? Why didn't they go to Jerry Cooney and ask his opinion? Why is it that Lennox Lewis is the only person keeping it a buck? This is the same media that said Floyd Mayweather was boring and he don't do this and he don't do that and he's boring. Here comes Deontay Wilder, the complete polar opposite. Putting his chin on the line, walking in the shots to land one. He's knocked out everybody. Oh, I don't like how he punches. He's not a good boxer. But y'all like Vasyl Lomachenko? Do you guys understand what we're dealing with here? Y'all get what we're dealing with here? What we do here in the LDBC is important. All right? The last motherfucker that got booted out on a grand scale, I read what he said in Discord. I'm on Discord. I read it. I don't comment much, but I read certain things. And I'm not going to repeat what he said. But I said, you know what? I'm glad he got weeded out. All right. Because he really had a preconceived notion of what he thought the LDBC was. And then I found that he wasn't even black. Not that you have to be black to be part of LDBC. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. But I take it personal when a person, you know, and I don't even want to get into that, man. But, you know, listen. We got to weed these niggas out. You know, to my knowledge, we've weeded them all out. And we're family, man. I haven't met a lot of you. You know, I'm going to be going to a lot more fights. I hope to see y'all there. I'll be traveling. I'll be in Texas. I'm going to be in California. I'll be going, and I'll be wearing my LDBC shirt, man. And I guarantee you, ain't no troll going to step to me. But you know what? I'm not worried about trolls. You know what I'm saying? Because trolls don't spend money. And a troll, if they do see you at the fight with your LDBC apparel, they'll look at you and they might shout something from across the street or whatever, have you looking, who the fuck said that? You know, they're cowards. You know, but it's not like we're going out looking for beef. I'm just saying we prepared if it shows up. You understand? But you know, I'm not gonna harbor on a point, man. I just felt that this episode, you know, I guess this was the episode about mental health, you know, and that nigga is crazy if he thinks that he could step foot in our house. You understand what I'm saying? We got to protect the house. You know what I'm saying? We got to protect the guys that have the loudest voice for us. I get offended when I got offended when he talked that shit. When he started dropping names, when he said BFTB, and you understand, I broke bread with BFTB, man. You know what I'm saying? I listen to Fanon. Like I'll be getting ready for work, and I'm listening to OG Boxing Talk. I'm gonna have my Sundays back. I'm gonna be back on OG Boxing Talk. But I'm listening to the LD. I don't even watch TV like that no more. I come home and like, yo, who's live? Stormy B Man's live. Boom. Who's live? I'm L Will. Boom. Louis. Boom. All of y'all. Y'all see me. Even if I can't respond, the people that saying what's up to me, yo, hit the like button, Bronx on deck. I did my part and I'm listening. I'm listening, man. I'm listening to all of you. When y'all put out content and y'all live, I'm subscribed to y'all. And when YouTube ain't fucking with the notifications, I'm on it. We are a united front, man. We are a united front. When someone trying to call out the general, we supposed to be on that dude. But being on that dude means ignoring his ass. Because the general is completely capable of handling himself. And as a matter of fact, I think he ducked the debate today. That's what I read. That dude ducked the debate today. I don't know. But he don't want nothing. He don't want nothing with BFTB. He don't want nothing with Fanon. He don't want nothing with KQKC. He don't want nothing with Blood. And Blood was very respectful to him, man. Very respectful. But my pressure went up, man, listening to that shit. It really did. You know? So, listen, we family. You know, I'm sorry. I see y'all in the trap, man, in the chat, man. You know, listen. My head hurts, and I'm not like reading really. I just really needed to get this off my chest, man. But just know, man, even if I didn't rent you, I'm gonna rent you immediately. I mean, I'm gonna rent you sometime if I missed you. I'm so sorry, man. But I fucks with all of y'all, man. I fucks with all of y'all, man. All of y'all. I fucks with all of y'all. I be seeing y'all, man. I fucks with all of y'all. I fucks with all of y'all until y'all don't want to fuck with me. All right. And I'm like, yo, you know, if my time ever runs out in the LDBC and I'm asked to leave for whatever the reason is, I'll salute and shake hands, no malice, and I won't say nothing bad. I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. But some niggas get so hurt in their feelings, man. Like, you know, come on, man. These bumps in the road, man, family fights, man, but keep the beef in the house. They don't need to see this shit, man. We are family. I could be nose to nose with somebody in the LDBC, but if some stranger come along and pick a side, be like, yeah, he's fucked up. No, nigga, who the fuck are you? This is family. This is you don't know why we fighting. Who the fuck are you? Get out of here before I take out this on you. It's finna be a problem. You understand? We better than this, man. You know what? I'm arrogant with it, man. I'm LDBC, man. We better than all this shit. My daughter laughing at me. But we better than all of this shit, man. We better than all of this, man. We are the narrative. People come to see what we doing. I don't know anybody in the LDBC that goes to these dudes' lives just to troll them. If y'all doing it, I don't know. I'm saying I ain't got time to do it. You know why? Because it's LDBC or nothing. Nothing. I'm at home here. When I need boxing news, I don't go to ESPN. I don't go to Ring. Because I know y'all are on it. It's either LDBC or Dante or Ego, friends of the family. I don't need it. We don't need. We better than them, and we need to walk with our chest poked out. Yo, where you get your boxing news from, man? I'm LDBC. Oh, we need to have niggas like that. Oh, yo, yeah, he fucks with LDBC, so he knows his shit. You goddamn right. Where'd you get that news from? Psst. Yo, Black Fight Fan just put it out. Da 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 da. Oh yeah. Okay, you got it from him. Okay, yeah. You dig what I'm saying? Be proud of what you're a part of, man. Stand up. Don't hang your head. When motherfuckers be like, oh yeah, you listen to the YouTube guys. Nigga, who the fuck you listen to? Tell me who you listen to. Steve Kim. Why? Because he works for ESPN. How does it feel to get lied to? I mean, really think about it. Remember when there was no internet and you couldn't research shit? You had to believe what you read. And by the time I got my KO magazine or Ring magazine back in the day, the news was already about a month and a half old. Now with the click of a button, all of these fighters that we follow, they on Instagram. They be like, yo, I'm taking a shit live, you know. Oh, yeah, Errol Spencer's taking a shit. How do you know? He just 8 minutes ago, he just put it up on his social media. Dan Rafael missed that. He was eating a sandwich. We need to be boxing media's version of the Masons. Everywhere. We're worldwide. We got people in Australia. We got people Canada. We probably got people in Mexico. I mean, real talk. We got people in the UK. We are the motherfucking mob. You understand? So I ain't gonna hold y'all. Been on for about 1 hour and 4 minutes. On some real shit, man. Yo, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the subscriptions, man. Next week, it's gonna be back to health. I just felt that we really needed to. I needed to get this off my chest so y'all know where I was coming from. You know, this is chess, man. You know, and it's not that the higher ups need protecting. They're perfectly capable of protecting themselves. But when someone talks bad about the guys that brought us in, We need to treat it like they're talking bad about our family, because they are. They are. You dig? Don't talk about my fucking family, man. Especially don't do that shit in my face. Because I'll declare you a stunt man and you won't earn your pay. With that being said, y'all, love y'all. It's LDBC or nothing. Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. I'll see you motherfuckers next week. I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in, man. Needed to be said. Peace.